You're tuned in to My 95.1 Sports Zone, the podcast for students by students. We're bringing you the latest highlights, hot takes, and behind-the-scenes stories from all things sports right here from the Killeen ISD Career Center. From Friday Night Lights to buzzer beaters and everything in between. If it's KISD Sports, we're talking about it. Let's dive in. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the My 95.1 Sports Zone podcast. I'm going to hand this off to David, and we're going to get right into it.
Man, Tuesday and district play is underway, and we got some crazy upsets we got to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm going to let Brandon Smith take it off. You know, he really likes talking about his Chaparral Bobcats. And, you know, I said they're not a state contender, but what I did say is they're a dark horse on the boys' side. And they're leading to be either second or first in their girls' district last podcast. But I didn't say state is kind of crazy. But I'm going to let Brandon take it off and go on his rant.
Well, listen, I've been trying to tell people, like, the hate I've been seeing the hate from specifically my two co-hosts over here. They're the biggest haters we have. Now, Gio actually is starting to jump on board, which I agree with. Thank you, Gio. But we just have
state is still state. I say for both teams, 3 to 4 rounds, they can.
That's both men's and women.
That's their top. That's their ceiling.
You don't think they can? Who's first place right now?
Right now, they're 2-0. Boys, Chaparral, they're 20
yeah, exactly. And who's
best
first?
record in program history so far. So
who's first in 5A?
For what, girls?
No, men's.
Men's, yeah, Chaparral.
They're
2-0.
So if you're first, what that mean? What that mean, Gio?
That doesn't mean you're going to state. Bro.
Hey.
No, but look, I'll say this, right? You just, when a team gets hot at the right time, you just never know.
They are, bro. They beat Belton. All right, I'm going to give you a rundown. The 2 wins they have are good quality wins. Now, the Lake Belton one did shock me a little bit. Lake Belton's record is 20-6 also, but it took Chaparral to a pretty thrilling game. They won by 65-64, and Damani Mays seemed to be that guy in that game. Took over.
Can we just talk about Mays? Like, Gio and David, like, Mays, like, I've seen Mays in person. Like, he's so tough. And it's not even just him. It's like, you got Curtis Watson Davis, you got Tyler Shotswell, you got Zion Jones, you got Alejandro Cadillo. Like, they're playing together as a team. Coach really has them boys.
Bro, Carlos Robertson, he had a crazy game. I think he had 23 and 17. Crazy double-double to beat Belton. Chaparral was up double digits pretty much that whole game. But on the flip side, Belton, after that stinging loss, Brennan, they went into Ellison territory and won.
Lake Belton?
No, Belton beat Ellison in the Eagles' Nest.
So this is their first home loss in, 3-4 years?
Yes.
Wow. Out of every team, we thought Shoemaker, I thought maybe potentially Chaparral, but it was Belton out of all teams.
Belton.
Does this change your opinion on Belton? Do y'all think maybe Belton can?
But this is what I was trying to. This district is going to be crazy. It's going to be all over the place. But that's why I said Chaparral is going to be their dark horse to shake everything up. They're 2-0. They're already shaking the district up. Belton's win with Ellison. Ellison is 0-2 in district. The last time Ellison was 0-2 in district, they won out and went to the state championship. I don't think that happens again this year, man. Bro, they haven't lost a game. They're 53 and now 4 at home. They still got to come back. University has to come to the Eagles' Nest. But the game of the week, I'm going to give y'all ahead of time, is Chaparral versus Ellison. Will Ellison go 0-3 to the top 3 teams in district?
I believe so.
That's today,
I believe so.
That's today.
Nah,
yes,
maybe they could have. Yeah, because if you guys didn't know, they switched it to today because due to some severe weather conditions later tomorrow and Saturday, so they switched it.
See, it's indoors. I don't get why they would. Maybe it's the travel.
It's the ice road. Yeah, the icy roads. But can I just say, I will say this. I'm not, as Gio and David know, I don't really get concerned by no games. But if I was concerned for Chaparral, it'd be this, because Ellison is still a really good coach team. They're a really good team, and they're coming off 2 tough losses. You know they're gonna be hungry and running and win, especially at home. No, it's in Chaparral.
It's at Chaparral.
Oh man, never mind. I ain't worried. My fault. I thought it was in the Eagles then. But they ain't.
But this is the thing. Chaparral has responded from losses over the past 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Can they respond in another big game as the top dog, technically going to the game? Can they do it? Many people still around town still think Ellison will be favored in this game.
I mean, it's understandable. It's understandable.
Sean Parks, and they still have a lot of talent over there. The 2 losses, the way they lost, I'm not gonna lie, it was shocking to me.
You see that
the way they lost by double digits in both games.
I mean, you see that in a lot of, my fault, Gio and David, but you see that in a lot of sports where a team that's struggling, but they've done well in the past. I mean, like, look at college football, for example. Alabama, I mean, there's been times, like, they haven't looked good, but yet they'd be favored by a whole touchdown over a team. And it's like, just because what they've done in the past, they're just going to get that boost. What was you going to say, Gio, though?
Alabama, never mind. I'm not going to say anything. If I'm correct, look, Ellison's still a pretty immature team, right? They had a lot of their people graduate last year. So let me just say, like, I think they still have a chance to pop off. But, I mean, if they lose the next game, I mean, their chances for district are...
They can't... If they want to win the district
title, they got to win out.
They have to win out.
Literally.
But the thing is, Waco, UM always play each other close. And, bro, Chaparral has competed over the last couple of years. They've had a couple close losses. This district is literally, in my opinion, there's no favorite right now. There's no favorite. Did I not say this the last podcast? Did I not, though? I called it.
You said this is going to be the District of Doom or something like that.
District of Doom, as in, I don't know who's going to win it. That's why I didn't give you our prediction.
I will say this, though, G. I will kind of agree with you on this, that Ellison is a well-coached team. They have really good players, and they're still kind of a little bit immature. Yeah. So we got to wait to see. And eventually, I do agree with you. I think eventually they will put together a winning streak, and they can be a dangerous team in that playoff run.
But if I'm Coach Jones, it starts tonight.
Absolutely. If they lose this game, then do you?
It'll be a lot of things will happen to claim their 4th district title in a row. But let's move over to District 12-6A. The Shoemaker Grey Wolves are 5-0 in district, and they are rolling in a route, and they just whooped on Carper's Cove. I'm not gonna lie to you; they're up 20 most of the part of the game. Cove maybe the closest they got it to was 13. Other than that, DJ DeAnthony Moore has had 2,200 points right now. He is on a tear. He dropped 34 against Carper's Cove, but.
Who can guard him? Like, I just want to, like, not even trying to put the glaze, like, but who can really guard this man? Like, there's a lot of people unguardable. I think Sean Parks is unguardable. I think a lot of people are unguardable in this district.
The thing is what people don't know. Sean Parks has been getting double teamed, I say 65% of big games. Sean has had 2 people sent at him a lot, and they've been really trying to get the ball out of his hands.
And you know what's crazy? He really handles that very well, because a lot of people, like, I never played, like, any basketball on, like, no school level, but when I used to play street ball and I got double teamed, I used to complain, but when you get older, you realize that's a good thing. They showing that scared of your abilities. Like, and look, he handled that well and still drops 20 points, 22.
He dropped 24 against Belton.
Man,
the downside to doubling is there's always going to be somebody open.
But that's the thing. I think teams are willing to let other guys.
Someone
else other than Sean Parks is going to have to beat them.
That's what they do with Shoemaker, kind of too. I've seen at times with DJ Moore. I've been seeing a little bit of clips. They'll double team DJ Moore and they'll be like, anybody else but DeAnthony Moore is going to beat us. Like, you'll see that, and I think eventually that's going to start happening for Chaparral with Damani Mays. If he keeps dropping these points, I mean, I think all these teams I just named have other guys that can step up, but I'm just talking about as far as, like, the main scoring guy. I feel like they're going to start getting double teamed. Like, that's going to happen for Damani Mays, so he needs to be prepared.
Other than the self-inflicted turnovers and a couple of sloppy moments for Shoemaker, which happens, bro, they look like the best team in the city right now. I can't lie to you.
You think they're better than Ellis?
I think they're better than us. They're the best team in the city right now.
Right
now.
Okay.
This is the most important games right now. Heading into the play. If y'all don't know, District 12-6A is up with they call it the District of Doom. Mm-hmm. The Duncanvilles, the Lancasters. So the winning district is very much the key about this. Yeah. So you don't get no crazy ranked opponent this first round.
Especially speaking of this 12-6A, if we're talking about the city, every team has done decent both sides. But Killeen, man, I really want them to succeed. But it's like they started off 3-2 and they lost like 7 straight. I just hope it's going to get better, though.
If y'all don't know, Killeen is 0-5 in district. Other than one game, all of them have been competitive, close games. They lost 2 games back-to-back, 62-57.
That's like been the story of Killeen for a little
both
bit.
Sports, yeah. Like, you're not lying. It's like nothing. It's just like something. Yeah. It's like
they're doing good, and like for some reason.
Now the second half edition, my bad, G, I didn't mean to cut you off. The second half edition coming up. In my opinion, I can't see Shoemaker really losing another game, other than maybe traveling to Cove student section and at home is pretty decent.
They play nights on the 27th.
Yes,
they got that PG.
The next key game is the round 2 of Harker Heights Shoemaker. Last year, the same thing happened. Shoemaker won the first one in the thriller. And Harker Heights came back and won one in a good game too. Man, Heights is on a 3-game winning streak after losing the first 2 games, but I don't know, man. I think those are the 2 games I can really maybe seeing Shoemaker losing. Other than that, but Harker Heights is building up. Harker Heights does have Killeen tonight. In last year's game,
is it at Killeen or in Heights?
It's at Heights.
I think Killeen could compete. I think Killeen will.
Last year's scores were 61-50 and 62-58.
I mean, that's
competed,
but eventually, like, we can't keep saying competed. Like, I hope they win some games, man, for the city. Because do you know how crazy this area would be if all 4 teams, like all 5, Heights, Ellison, Chaparral, Shoemaker, and Killeen was good? Oh my gosh.
But look, at the end of the day, when you're looking at the record, it doesn't say 0-5, but in 3 of those games, they were close.
They were close.
Got to come through.
You can't look at this team and be like,
they're 6-14. Yeah,
you better bring it in the game.
That's what we said about them in football. Like, just because they were struggling to win games, like, hey.
That's how you should look at every game, though. Yeah. But Cove is 15-9, 3-2 in district. The 2 through 4, they're all tied at 3-2. Temple's 3-3, but after losing to Shoemaker, and Shoemaker was up 25 points in that game last Friday. This district, I think these last 2 spots are really up for grabs. I think Cove still has to play Shoemaker and Heights again twice, so maybe 2 more losses coming to the boat. And Brian's had they're 15-7 and 3-2. They competed, but I think Killeen's gonna get a couple wins here. But now let's go over to the girls.
Well, hold on, before we move on, let me just say, with Shoemaker, you gotta take advantage of when they're turning the ball over. You gotta take advantage of that, because that can really turn around a game. You get momentum on your side. I mean, you just never know what's going to happen from then on. So
the key is, I'm going to give you a little key. That's the next week's game of the week. The Shoemaker versus Heights, the key is when Heights comes out hot and ready for that revenge, what punch will Shoemaker throw right back at him? Will it be a big run, or will it be a couple small runs to keep the game close? Or will they find a way to limit DJ? DJ dropped 44 last time. Do you guys see him dropping 40 plus again?
On Heights?
Yes.
No, I don't.
It's at Heights, right? Or
I remember they play that zone too.
I will say that I'm going to agree with Gio. Heights is going to make adjustments, and I'm not saying he's going to have a terrible game. Don't get me wrong. I think he'll have a 25 to 30 point game, even probably more than 30. But
and notice how we're saying 25 to 30 is like something.
Like that's how crazy this is. Like, that's how great he is. Like, people think we're saying 25 to 30 like it's a bad game, but it's really not. Like, man, I wish I could drop 30 points.
Man, let's talk about the girls, because we just had a couple of thrillers. And the Chaparral versus Lake Belton. Lake Belton, if y'all don't know, they're in the Syntex area. They're ranked number 4 in the state in District 5A. In 5A.
Okay.
And Chaparral took them to overtime. Chaparral was ranked once at 25, but really haven't been able to consistently be in the rankings. And they took them to overtime. A couple late tough shots and turnovers is what lost in the game in overtime. But Brandon was, I told y'all these are going to be competitive games, but I think Lake Belton experience in big time games was going to get them the win.
I will say this. I was wrong about my prediction about the Chaparral and Lake Belton game. I said, because he told me they play them twice, and I think they play them again soon, right? Chaparral and Lake Belton. He said the first one was in
It was at Shap.
Okay, yeah, it was at Shap, and I told them they're not going to lose to Lake Belton at home, but man, was I wrong. I underestimated Lake Belton. I'm sorry for underestimating y'all, but like David
ranked number 4 in the state. They've been in the top 10 the whole
it was competitive. But all I'm going to say is
none of that matter once you hop on that court.
Exactly. But all I will say is they better lay.
The schedule does.
That's true, but hey, look, that's fine. All I'm gonna say is for Lake Belton, they better be prepared the next time them Bobcats come to Lake Belton, because you either run with these cats or you catch these claws. That's what's gonna happen. Led by Tori and Taylor Hines, and we got Demaya Carter. Let's get it. That's the
and I want to talk about, bro, these freshmen for Chaparral are high key nice.
Yes,
Demaya Spurl, Kanaya, Kiki Nicole, man, and they have Yaya. They added another freshman that just got moved up. But let's talk about the Shoemaker girls. They have the most wins in program history right now. One of their best records in program history. Coach Key is 24-5 and is 7-0 in district. I think the only tough game they got left is coming up is the round 3 of Heights. And I think they get to complete the sweep, man. I think this team is really a team to watch out for. I think They're going to be able to get, if they can get past the first round, they're going to make a deep run.
You said best record in district in school.
Best wins in school history for the girls' side of basketball.
There you go, man. And that's just this year. I mean, there's nowhere to go but up.
I think they can get to 30 wins. Shoemaker.
Thought you was talking about Ellison. I was about to say my fault. I zoned out. Sorry. I thought that's what you was talking about. Shoemaker. You think they can get 30 wins? I'm not saying they won't, but it's like that's gonna be tough, bro.
They got to win the rest of their games. But the only close game they've really had was Harker Heights, and they beat Harker Heights in the same week twice. The first one was in overtime. The second one was off a game winner. Harker Heights is definitely going to come out with some vengeance, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think Shoemaker proves why they're the best team in the city.
Well, I mean, they are only a couple wins away. Never mind.
Yeah. But I really want to talk about this district. This district 16-5A is extremely tough. Tomorrow, we'll give you a couple scores from Tuesday. Bethlehem beat Ellison's 82-67. By the way, that was the most points scored on Ellison in the last 3.5 years. Just FYI. Chaparral, I told y'all that, 65-64, and then Waco U beats Waco 47-38 in the Battle of the Waco. So that was a rivalry game. They pick up the win. But the standings right now, man, as of right now, the standings in District 65, Ellison is out of the playoffs. Off the standings right now. I think Ellison's going to be able to pick up some momentum wins and get back into that top 4. Lake Bellon's going to be high-key fighting a little bit to maybe get that 4th spot too, man. So
I think they'll bounce back. Man, it's tough. They got a long hill to climb. My gosh.
The second round they'll get 2 hard games, two home games against Chaparral and against Waco U, but they have to travel to Belton. It's a hostile environment. It's really going to prove. This second round of district is really going to show who's really ready for the playoffs and who wants it. It's going to take grit, toughness, and mental toughness because there's going to be some runs. Usually Ellison is the most feared team. I don't think people are scared of them anymore. I think they're ready to go attack and go claim this district win. I think the favorite right now is Waco U.
We talking about boys, right?
Yeah.
So look, what I'll say is this, right? That L they took at home, that's either gonna wake them up, or that's gonna.
They haven't won a game in over a month.
Yeah. So
6-game losing streak.
I think it's gonna get extended to 7, unfortunately.
Ooh.
But I think they'll start picking up wins after their game tonight.
I'm not gonna lie. Everything in my gut is telling me to pick Chaparral right now.
No. You stay on that side. You stay on the other side of the fence.
Bro,
Don't.
No. I said Chaparral for state is kind of an outrageous take. Not saying that they're trash or anything like that.
You didn't say
wouldn't
that
be something though? Chaparral, bro, that would be crazy.
Man, I'm saying, bro. Gio, like he's it's just David. But he can stay on that side.
I'm not hopping on the train. Everything in me wants to pick Chaparral. They're at home.
But are you telling me you're gonna pick again? You're really riding with you're gonna pick on the history side and pick Ellison, huh?
I think Ellison picks up the win, man. Chaparral is 0-6 against Ellison, but I think Chaparral will go into. It's difficult, man. It's really hard because Chaparral's at home, but yeah, give me Ellison, man. What about you, Gio? Think they bounce back?
What I'll say is this: if they're gonna bounce back, they have to start today. This is it.
Oh yeah.
If they lose today, it's over. They're not gonna.
Let me tell you something. That crowd is gonna be crazy, and I may or may not be attending that game.
Special guest, but I'm gonna go Chaparral. I'm gonna pick Chaparral.
Thank you.
Chaparral gonna come away with
Listen. I will tell you this. This game will be close. So Chaparral, we need
the difference in this game is the bigs. Will Carlos Robinson be able to do it against Chandler Miles and Bass? That's the key. And will they be able to contain Sean Parks defensively? Chaparral likes to play a little bit of his own. Ellison get really cold at times. That's the key.
Yeah, when they played Shoemaker in December, didn't that game, what was it, like they went like 5 to 6 straight minutes without scoring or something like that?
Yes, it was a defensive matchup. The thing is, Ellison can still guard. Don't get that twisted.
Sean Parks.
This is going to be in the 40s and the 50s, but give me the Ellison Eagles to pick up a win and get back.
That's the problem. Like, I will say this. I think Ellison is a
little
bit.
If y'all don't know, this is a Jacob Tolbert game.
A revenge game. I will say this: Ellison is the better defensive team, I will say. But Chaparral, if it gets snip and tucked, are you banking on the fact that you trust in Ellison to make shots when they can go cold at times versus Shoemaker, who
I
mean,
trust
Shoemaker,
Sean Parks to
Chaparral.
make some shots
Over Damani Mays?
Yes.
You know what?
Sean Parks has 1,000 points, career points. He's been doing this since a freshman, bro. Let's not get Sean Parks is still Sean Parks. Let's not blow this out of proportion here. Sean Parks is still Sean Parks. Give me the Ellison Eagles, man. That's all I got. Well, games of the week: Harker Heights versus Killeen. I got Heights. We're gonna keep that short and sweet. I think everyone else on the table is picking Heights.
You know what?
Nah,
You know what, bro?
That's
I'm
crazy.
picking Harker Heights.
Everything is telling
I do
me
think they
Heights.
split though.
But I think Killeen, they've been battling. I think
So
they
you
get the one.
think you got Killeen?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
riding with Killeen. I think they have it. I think they shock the city, the area tonight.
Okay. Well, all right. That's all I got, man. Go to a game. These district game is really the district, specifically District 16-5A, is going to come down to the wire. So definitely look out for that district, and look out for that District 16-5A too, man. Chaparral and Lake Belt battling for the top spot. That's all I got, Gio.
Yeah, I'll end off with this, right? When we're talking about Ellison boys, this is obviously, a down year. For so far, it's a down year. They can always
Yes,
pick it back up.
did not. I kind of had something. Before talking about this, I kind of had something similar happening like this, but this is not true Ellison basketball.
Yeah, and again, I pointed out earlier, they're still a young squad.
Yes.
They lost a lot of their players. Make no mistake about it. I guarantee you, next year they're gonna be back up there. I promise you.
You think so?
Yeah, they'll be more mature. They'll
What
be more.
people don't know is Sean Parks, Jacob Tolbert, Chandler Miles, and Elijah Bass all leave. That's a big portion of
That
what
is.
is scoring. So this is interesting. That's all I got, man. And
That's all. Brandon, you got anything?
Nope. All I gotta say is Chaparral, I think, will be Ellison.
All right. Well, that's gonna be a wrap for today's episode of the Mind 95.1 Sports Podcast. We appreciate y'all tuning in, and we'll see you next week.